it's Joelle. Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of everything my family ate and did while in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is one of our very few family times all together with all 5 of us, so it's a very special time. I wanted to document it very thoroughly since now that we're old, we don't get to see each other that much. Another day, another cows after like 4 hours at the beach. If you've seen part 1 of my Hawaii vlogs, you'll know why I freaking love cows. They have the best purple rice yogurt drinks I've ever tried. And if you like boba, you'll probably like it. If you don't like boba, you'll also probably like it. Their fruit flavors are delicious because they include fresh fruit. I wish there was one of these in LA. I got rose lychee with red beans and of course purple rice. Wow. Yeah, I got this. We are now headed for dinner at Marugame Udon, which I think the original location is here in Honolulu. That is the line all the way around the corner. So Marugame Udon is a chain. They have a bunch of locations, including in LA, the Bay Area, and I believe even in Texas. But in my opinion, the Honolulu one is the best. Their turnover is so high that everything is incredibly fresh all the time, including their fried tempura and onigiri that you can get at the grab and go station. I always like to try a variety, but I tend to gravitate towards the tamago, and I freaking love their fried chicken. For udon, I decided to get their cold ontama, which serves the udon over a saltier, more condensed dipping sauce rather than in a broth, and I think that it's just great to have cold noodles on a hot day. There's also a super soft, I think poached or steamed egg on top that mixes in perfectly with the noodles. The noodle texture is incredible. Even if you've been to other Marugame Udon locations, I absolutely recommend going to the one in Honolulu. Being with my family has inspired me to start learning Korean again. So Micah and I both are on our Duolingo grind over here. How long do you think it'll take to become conversational in Korean through Duolingo?
Years.
Years of this bird. Good morning to this beautiful view. Using my funky little DJI Osmo Pocket that I never vlog with, but I love because it's like 6:30 a.m. We're about to go on a hike. The wide angle. That's where we're going. So I would say that the Koko Head Crater trail is not for the faint of heart. It is not particularly long. It's only 1.6 miles one way, but the elevation gain is almost 900 feet because you are literally going straight up on these stairs. This is the railroad track part where you can go down through here. That being said though, it is one of the best bang for your buck hikes in my opinion in Honolulu, because after the 1.6 miles you get probably one of the best views in Oahu. Seeing the island from a 360 perspective, it was an incredible place to enjoy some spam musubi from the top of the mountain with my family. Oh, we're having a very active day today. So after we had our hike, we just came back and like showered and everything. But Danielle, if you didn't know, is a big horse person. So she really wanted to do a little horse activity. So I think we're gonna do a beach trail ride, which honestly sounds lovely. Like just galumphing on a large animal along the beach. So we're gonna go do that in a little bit. Before then, I want to show you guys what I got from Kith. It is the most hype beast you'll ever see me, because the item that I got really didn't need to be bought there, but it was there. They had my size, and I've been looking for a shoe like this for a really long time. If you didn't know, I've had major issues with my
Why would
feet.
anyone know that?
If anyone knew my medical history, growing up I had a lot of injuries and issues with my feet, and like having collapsed arches and shin splints and all this stuff. So I had to wear really ugly orthopedic shoes very often. You wonder why I have no sense of style, okay? But now they're kind of coming back in style, and I feel so vindicated that now people are wearing these ugly orthopedic Asics for fashion that I used to have to wear for my health. So of course, when I saw them at Kith, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get myself a pair. These are the gel Kayano 14s, and they're in this really pretty, I don't know if pretty is the right word, they're in this really fun beige and baby pink colorway, and I am so excited to wear these both, like for fashion obviously, just with a nice baggy pants, but also just to be super comfortable. Are you excited? Dad! What in the world? Thank you. You're welcome. Pretty sure you're the one that I rode. Pretty sure. Oh no, you dropped one. One more. Crazy girl. We just stopped at a little mango fruit stand because we saw it on the side of the street. And there's mango trees everywhere. Look at that. Little mango. Little mango. Oh my gosh. Okay, ignore the flies. These are enormous. How is it? Okay.
Yep, just grab one. Thank you.
Thank you. This one mango is 2 pounds.
You guys come over here?
Dad, it's okay. Micah's a mango. We got these huge mango and lychee at the fruit stand.
Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
I know it's too late.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
walking better? You're
Here, I'll
walking?
cut this right.
How to eat a messy mango over the bathroom sink. Oh, is it? The over the shoulder mirror shot of Micah going in on this mango. It looks kind of fibery, so I was suspicious, but
It tastes good. And the texture's not bad.
Okay, good. Alright. More.
these are good.
That's good, Mom.
So it is my parents' 31st anniversary. We came to this Chinese restaurant that a family friend suggested because she grew up here. It is a very authentic looking Chinese restaurant. You can see all of the seafood in the tanks behind me, so you know it's authentic. King's Restaurant is definitely not one of the most aesthetic places I've ever been, but I feel like when you're getting incredibly delicious Chinese food at a really good price, you don't really care. This was probably some of the best Peking duck that my family's ever had, and we got a huge range of dishes. We got some kung pao chicken, their stir-fried Chinese broccoli, but the winner of this dinner was absolutely the ginger soy sauce steamed kumu fish that we got. Kumu is a native fish to Hawaii, and they had literally caught it that day, so it was just some of the freshest fish I'd had in my entire life. This is really good. It was so delicate and flavorful and perfectly cooked so that it was still really tender and juicy. Oh my gosh, this fish went so hard. And it's one of those things I know I will literally never get anywhere else in the world. Sister interview time. How you doing, Dan Pooh? Since it's all moving out, how different does it feel to be back all together for a family vacation?
It's nice. Well, it's sort of sad, but like, I don't want to think about that, so I'm not going to.
sad that this is like one of the few times that we're all together.
Yeah.
I agree. What makes you cherish it that much more? Hey Mikar, your turn. What was one thing you were really looking forward to with this family trip?
Other than eating?
Yes.
I guess just being all together, getting to see you, because I think it's one of the few times we'll hang out this summer.
Yeah, sad. Is there anything you notice more now that we're apart for the most part instead of together?
You know what I think I miss the most? Is when one of us will be like, who wants to go get a snack in the kitchen?
And then we all go down for a snack.
Yeah. And sometimes only one person's eating, but then we all just go downstairs and walk and, you know, chat.
We keep each other company on the way down.
Yeah.
I miss being able to be super stupid, but it makes sense to us, so it doesn't feel stupid.
This is kind of a weird thought, but I was like, you know what? It's kind of nice that we're all still single and nobody's married yet.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of good that we're all just like still dumb children.
The second someone gets married, it all changes. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I guess that means though that like whoever any of us marry has to pass the vibe check.
Exactly.
If they can't hang with us being like, oh god, then they can't get married into this family. It is our last full day here in Hawaii and I am so sad, but I was just out here editing a little bit this morning and got my camera to vlog and immediately it started sprinkling. So then you have to bring all my stuff inside or else it's all gonna get wet. We are going to hike the Lanikai Pillbox hike. It's on I guess kind of like the northern eastern part of the island and it's really close to Lanikai Beach, which is beautiful. Danielle, are you ready? No, you guys can keep going. Okay. You made it. Wait, what time is it? Okay. Alrighty, last night here. Oh, sad. Partially because this is paradise, but also partially because this is our time to hang out this summer. I probably won't see my whole family all together until August, I think. It sucks, but this is the fit for dinner. It's giving little boy, it's giving man. I got these, oh, I didn't show these pants I got. I got these like low-rise black Levi's at Aritzia. I've been really wanting some low-rise baggy pants just for, you know, that moment and because they're super comfortable. Why is this restaurant in a car dealership? So MW Restaurant was absolutely the fanciest restaurant that my family went to on our trip. So it was a nice way to go out with a bang. I got an ube colada. Do it like a refill. It's an ube pina colada. It's so interesting because it does taste like a pina colada, but I can like smell the ube almost more than I can taste it, and it's macadamia nuts around the edge, so it's like, I don't know, it tastes like a dessert kind of. You know what's fancy when they give you an amuse-bouche? It was a delicious kabocha soup that I really enjoyed. My family shared a handful of the mains, including the tuna tartare nachos, the crab cakes, and one of their salads that was just beautifully plated. Everything tasted super fresh and was just shockingly good. We also shared their fried chicken, which looked so interesting. It was served kind of Korean Sam style where you wrap it in lettuce leaves. Normally Koreans use red leaf lettuce. This was romaine, but they did include a little perilla leaf and some pickled onions and kimchi. And it was a wonderful combination because the pickled vegetables helped balance out the sweetness of the chicken. Everyone in my family was blown away by their entrees, by the presentation, as well as the flavor. I wish I could remember what fish this was that they ordered. It was like a miso glazed either red snapper or cod cod. Very similar vibes to that super famous dish at Nobu. This was a very generous portion. It came on a bed of veggies and was the most tender fish I've ever had. And it came with a side of kimchi potato salad, which I thought was so interesting and actually added a lot to the dish. Just with the creamy salad with a super spicy kick at the end, really paired well with the delicate fish. It was such a good meal. I cannot get over it. And to end everything off, the desserts were also incredible. We got literally the last chocolate candy bar concoction in the kitchen, as well as I believe their mango shaved ice with coconut tapioca on the bottom, and their delicious creme brulee, which I think was also flavored with passion fruit and coconut tapioca at the bottom as well. Everything was just incredible. I cannot recommend it enough for a special occasion, a date. It was a very positive experience, 10 out of 10.
It's a sad day on vacation when you're all packed up and ready to go.
Danielle. Mom, are you sad it's our last day?
Sort of, yeah. You're not coming home with us.
I know. It's the first trip where I haven't come home or left with you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you could make it though.
Me too. I also feel that way, but
Is Dad playing the Wordle? We're a Wordle family now.
You got me slumped.
I'm sorry.
A bit of a world slump.
All right, Liz, are we ready to go?
Yeah, I was like unfitted. Waiting off the.
Love. We're gonna get one last look at this view because it's so freaking gorgeous.
keeping with tradition, as we headed to the airport, we stopped once again at Tanioka's Seafood and Catering, which I showed in part 1 of my Hawaii vlogs. We got some poke and musubi for our long day of travel, and it was such a wonderful way to end the trip with my family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing everything we ate and did in Hawaii, and can take some of these as recommendations if you ever go. Love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!